sorry, dog. I ain't had no choice.
There's always a choice, nigga. Fuck you.
We blowing money fast on this side. I think I'm Big Meech.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ajiona and we are locked in. Episode 6 of BMF was another good one and the train continues to roll. But right now in this episode, we're here to figure out what is the end for B-Mickie and who the hell kidnapped our boy after he set Meech up wearing a wire. Man, I hated to see it. I'm sure y'all felt the same way. But before we jump into this and break it down, if you like BMF content, theories, predictions like this, breakdowns, live after show discussions, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram right here. Now, B-Mickie, it was ugly for him, man. There's a lot of people in this episode that we were introduced to, and there's a lot of people that this could potentially come back to B-Mickie and be the one to kidnap him. So let me know before we even jump into it who you think kidnapped B-Mickie, and let's jump into this and try to figure it out. Before we go into all the other characters that could potentially be the ones to kidnap B-Mickie, we have to look within B-Mickie to see what's really going on with him. And right now, he has that past trauma of killing Kato, and he had a dream about Kato being pregnant, laying in the bed with him, B-Mickie Jr. inside of her. But this was abruptly ended when she wakes up and pulls a gun on him and has our boy B-Mickie waking up in a cold sweat. Now, with all this lingering in the background, he has to deal with the real world. Kato's gone. There's no coming back for that. B-Mickie, he did the unthinkable, but now he's really starting to think about everything he's done. So when Meech shows up right after this, it has him really wondering what the hell is going on, because Detective Bryant told him this is family business, and with family instruct you to kill your family member, aka Meech telling him to kill Kato. Suspect number one for this kidnapping, we gotta throw Meech in there, obviously, because he was the one set up. But let's break down what Meech went through this episode. Now, he shows up to B-Mickie's house right after he has the little dream about Kato. And now B-Mickie is saying, I killed Kato, she was the mother of my child. Now, Meech did not force B-Mickie to shoot her, so we gotta remove that from Meech. All Meech said was she's working with Lamar, we need to get rid of her. Now, B-Mickie has a lot of other bodies up under his belt, so we can't just jump to Kato and point this one out and say this is where it all went bad. Because prior to Kato, we had J-Mo. Meech didn't want to kill J-Mo, but B-Mickie did. So now that B-Mickie has set up Meech, and Meech tells him to his face, you always have a choice, and they went their separate ways, could it potentially be Meech? Or is Meech just trying to lay low enough that Detective Bryant or whoever he was wearing the wire for can't come look for him? Now, that's not taken away from Meech being able to put a call out there, because he did just link up with PA boys in Sterling. But suspect number one could potentially be Meech in the kidnapping of B-Mickie. Suspect number two, Detective Bryant. Now, I might be able to exclude Detective Bryant in his first 10 to 15 seconds because Detective Bryant knows where B-Mickie lives. Detective Bryant and Veronica both been to his house. So I don't think they would be the ones to kidnap him, because they wouldn't have a reason to kidnap him when they can just pick him up as cops. There's no reason to hide behind this. But the reason I throw him in this is because now B-Mickie has went behind his back a second time. You remember the first time he stalled when it was a shootout with Lamar. Well, it wasn't even a shootout, when Lamar shot Meech. They were supposed to set him up then. That didn't go through. Detective Bryant's number one priority is getting Meech. So I don't think he will be the one to kidnap him, just for the simple fact he doesn't need to pull up in all black. And he knew exactly where B-Mickie's mom was at because he's the one that moved her. So that's the only reason I really have Detective Bryant in this. But that's someone we need to watch moving forward due to this kidnapping, because there could be a torture situation to try to get some more information out of B-Mickie. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna remove Detective Bryant, but we gotta keep him in there if that makes sense. We just gotta keep a close eye on him, because he might be doing this behind Detective Veronica's back. We already know about the transparency, so that could be one reason. But Detective Bryant is suspect number two. Suspect number three, Sterling, PA boy. And the reason I say this is because once Meech found out that B-Mickie was telling, they went their separate ways. Meech has to lay low. Sterling and the PA boys don't have to lay low. They already been in the streets looking for Lamar. That ended bad. But what we see here is Sterling pulling a gun, having Meech's back, when Hoop was saying break it all up. Now Hoop It will be suspect number 4. We're going to talk about him. But right now, with Meech on the run, he could have easily told Sterling and them, hey, I need you to follow B-Mickie. But if you watch closely, Meech was looking at B-Mickie's hat the whole time. So I'm thinking Sterling, I got about an 80% chance that it might be him and the PA boys that took him, because he's showing his loyalty to Meech because Meech did the same thing. And it would only make sense for them to capture B-Mickie to try to figure out what he knows while Meech is on the run. So I got Sterling coming in at number 3. And next up we got Hoop, because there's issues surrounding Hoop that we need to settle right now. Suspect number 4. Hoop showed up with Dink. He was the one to tell at the first BMF meeting at the store that Dink went and did his own thing. Now I was trying to figure it out how Dink is mad at Terry when Dink is copping from Hoop and Hoop is copping from Terry. So you don't just jump the chain of command. You don't jump your middleman and go to the connect, the plug. When Hoop pulled up with Dink to say that there was some problems, first, why were you rolling with Dink if there's problems with BMF when you're part of BMF? Secondly, why did Dink go to Terry about the work when he got it from you? Did you put something in his ear? But what we see is he's loyal. Meech is asking him. There's not going to be any issues about Dink. He's like, nah, man, we BMF, we family. So right now, he could be the one to go and get B-Mickie to show Meech, hey, look, I'm really with this BMF stuff. Let's get B-Mickie out of the streets. And Hoop has an opportunity to move into B-Mickie's spot with this kidnapping, because it's now Meech, Terry. B-Mickie was supposed to be number 3, but he's gone. So if Hoop does his thing, he could potentially move into that 3rd spot. So this is beneficial for him to kidnap B-Mickie. That's suspect number 4, Hoop. And of course, we gotta go to suspect number 5, none other than Mr. Lamar. Now, this could be interesting because Lamar has already killed Saki. He got rid of Tiny, Nito, so he's just taking people down one at a time. And he's not gonna stop until he gets to Meech. Now, the only thing is, would he kidnap B-Mickie or would he shoot him like he did Saki? Now, some are saying Lamar will go up and just kill him. Well, I'm looking at a different approach here because Lamar wants to get to Meech, and right now it's too many steps to get to him. So why not get B-Mickie and get any information he can in-house? You see what I'm saying? So it might be beneficial for Lamar to actually pull this kidnapping off. Plus, we don't know where Lamar's been throughout the episode after that shootout. You see what I'm saying? He could be laying low, or he could be in the streets running wild. But Lamar is suspect number 5, and you can never doubt Lamar. So we're definitely going to have to watch him. But right now, I don't know who I'm really leaning towards, and I'm going to need you guys' help. All right, let me know what you think. We got 5 suspects: Meech, Bryant, Sterling, Hoop, Lamar. Let me know who you think kidnapped B-Mickie, and how far do you think it's going to go with giving up information since they got B-Mickie in their grasp. Man, damn, B-Mickie, you went from telling to kidnap. Let me know what you think. I'm Mo.J. This is BMF episode 6. Let's find out who kidnapped B-Mickie. If you like this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.